Yo string. What is good? I'm gonna keep. This is gonna be good. It'll be a good stream. It's gonna be a really good stream. Alright, so we're gonna do some ranked matches. So yeah. Alright, so guys, there's 68,204 players right now. By the way, I turned off the music because, kept on getting copyright strike. Not trying to get that again. Okay, let's use. Let's use our original team. We're gonna use the 49ers after this game. We're gonna use the Cardinals first.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D.
It's going to be a good game. We are playing versus the Dallas Cowboys right now.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
If I'm not busy tomorrow, guys, we will do a Fortnite stream.
First down, Murray.
Look at that.
And complete to Zach Ertz.
I think they were blitzing.
30. 10.
That was the easy
touchdown, Cardinals.
On the first
Zach Ertz, 79 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
No.
Oh, he was hit as he
guys,
threw
that was
it
almost
there,
a pick.
and that one winds up incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Yeah, this is brutal, crazy, guys. I'm not saying it like that. It's kind of crazy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott now from the 50. He
Once
finds his target.
again.
It's Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott now.
Good D. Yep. I'm playing that coverage. I'm playing that coverage. I'm playing that coverage. We're not playing no games today. We ain't playing no games.
But they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott.
I wasn't paying attention.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily...
Wow. That was
intercepted.
Wow.
Picked off at the 19.
That game.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Kyler Murray beating.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Wait, what?
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Again,
throw here
the
into the hands of
same
Ertz.
play. I'm telling you,
Cardinals.
this is going to mess with
Zach
the coverage.
Ertz with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
And
the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Come on, like,
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
That was really easy. They could have. That was really easy. You know.
After the touchdown, out is
I think this
Prater
guy
to
needs to
kick.
play like I did. Just play like the linebacker or maybe safety position so you can like.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You gotta see this, man, because I'm telling you, it's gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Actually,
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
you know, this
back and
is
say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Really
finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run got a couple.
Like,
Here's 2nd and 8.
Like extra elusive.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
Pick.
Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, man, I
Is
hit
this
them.
intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So,
Murray
I don't know
and
what
the
your name
Cardinals
is.
with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Wait, Adekon? Yeah. Hey, I think you should really play the man
Throwing
coverage,
to start the
not
drive.
front line.
Murray, flush to his right.
I'm telling you this because it's really going to help
The ball comes out.
No.
And the Cowboys have recovered. We
gotta
know he's
say,
got the speed to get
should
downfield,
probably
Charles,
play,
but there's the negative side. A little
safety
loose
or
with the
linebacker.
football that time.
And that's normal,
Really gonna
especially
help.
when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're
I mean,
into the
you'll be
open
able to,
field,
you know,
and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in.
That's
All
the main
quarterbacks
reason
have to
how I
do
got
extra
that
ball
pick off,
security
that
drills with the way the game's played
first
now,
pick.
because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Yeah, the first pick with
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
2 touchdowns, 14 points. All right, defense, let's get it going.
(14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm trying to do something.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Pick. Number 3.
Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Buda Baker.
Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And Murray gets this into the hands of Edmonds. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Watch this. Okay, finally
Murray to air it out again. They'll roll him out right.
Ain't no way.
Hopkins has got it.
Ain't no way.
Touchdown, Arizona.
We actually still scored that.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit. Because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
Trying to get elite out in the pocket.
Starting to warm up a little bit over on the sideline.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
I had to start moving around.
Throwing, Prescott, escaping the pressure right.
Right here, you got somebody.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Tell you, one of these hits gonna cause a fumble. 2 right there.
Remaining in this first half of
one of these
football.
fumbles are gonna cause. One of these hits are gonna cause a fumble. I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to give you.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be along. Orlando of this first half of action. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision.
Yes.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda
Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
We got time to 1 minute and 22 seconds. That's so basically 1 minute and 60 seconds. 1 minute, 60 seconds. What's that? 22.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
No.
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half.
Murray fighting, lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the
Third
football,
and 30.
lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
We're out here like choking.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Play fake. Murray.
Into
a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Let's have Poggers.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times.
I'm gonna start.
I'm a chance to win this game.
Really good now. I'm gonna start, playing really aggressive. Try to play this good.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Get him, yes.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Prescott. Looking deep in the direction
he just
of
got
Cooper.
burnt. I saw that too. He just got burnt.
The catch is made.
He just got burnt.
Amari Cooper.
He just
49
got
yards.
burnt.
And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Now
what are you saying, man? Oh, we almost blocked that.
It's up. It's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21.
Well, Cowboys, y'all have made a great combat in the second half. Y'all have just
now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Y'all have been, insane. Well,
this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
I forgot
and
that.
Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Made a good combat. It only took y'all like at least 2 minutes to get downfield. Not even downfield, but just quick.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get...
Really understand
our third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again, Murray. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Check three.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown!
If this guy comes back, chat.
Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown.
And look at him now, 21 to 14.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Drive only took 37 seconds. That is phenomenal.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
All right, turn it up more.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
And this one's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm.
These that plays.
When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Murray now on 1st down. Being chased out left.
Wow, he got burnt. Christian Kirk,
he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray escaping the pressure right.
Rushing the passer.
Murray for
Rushing the passer. Flag on defense.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
No way that's a...
There he goes left side. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
Rushing the passer.
Disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post-game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
He was rushing.
Murray now. And he can't
Wait,
find
nah,
anywhere
he
to
was
go
just...
with it, and he goes down. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on 1st and goal. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Burnt. Burnt like toast.
By Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Got burnt. Scott burnt.
Christian Kirk there to make the grab. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Prater for the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Let's go.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Coverage has been
This will
so
be
good.
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it
He's
free.
just too fast. People like
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we
quarter.
3 quarters.
Hey, it's
We'll
coming
return
down
with
to the
more
last
after this.
minutes.
You're watching the NFL
It's
on
either
EA
Cardinals
Sports.
or Cowboys are going to win this game.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Flushed out right. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yes!
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Prescott from the gun. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
They might have to go for it.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Flush to his right.
No. Someone get him. No.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
Okay, we've seen plenty of games. We've been there before. They thought they had this one over with. If they could have stopped them right there on that down, now they've got to continue to play. That's going to be tough.
That's tough because it was such great coverage. They had them blanketed, especially there in the secondary, but, hey, took off and found a way. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Pick.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Let's go.
Able to get there and pick it. And the Cards are
might
going
be
to
that.
get the
That just
football
might
back
be
at their own
that just might
17. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have.
Don't leave, bro. Don't leave. I know you gotta leave. Ha, ha, ha. He left. No, people like this, man. Dang you. Hey, it ain't my fault that you were losing. $6,400. All right. Alright, you guys, I'll see y'all. Alright, you guys, I'll see y'all in tomorrow's stream. Thank you for everybody that at least watched the stream. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.